It's morning basket time! Today I'm going to be sharing with you what is in our morning basket for the month of September for this 2021-2022 school year with my second grade daughter. So stay tuned. My name is Kristen. Welcome to my channel, Fearlessly Loved, where I talk about all things homeschooling, family, and faith, and where I hope to leave you a little bit more encouraged on your journey, on this crazy homeschooling journey that we're on, whether you're homeschooling, whether you're curious about homeschooling. I hope that you could find some encouragement here. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the little bell icon to let you know when I put more content out there. And leave a comment below. Let me know what's inside your morning basket, or if you have any questions regarding morning basket, let me know. I want to hear from you. So today, as I said, we are going to be talking about morning baskets. If you don't know what that is, a morning basket is a time spent. Now, I have one child. I have a daughter. She is in second grade. And morning basket time is very useful for families with more than one child, with many children. It's a time where all the children are learning together, which is great. It offers that opportunity out there where everyone could gather around and learn together, which is amazing to be able to do that with your family. Since I just have one daughter, I do it. I wanted to incorporate it this year for obviously other reasons that I think are super beneficial as well. We have only been doing this for 2 weeks. We just started our homeschool year 2 weeks ago. So I'm new to this. I didn't know, I wasn't convinced really that it was going to work out. We started homeschooling last year during 2020, the pandemic, and it went well. We're committed to moving forward. We're in it for the long haul. And we had some sort of morning time last year. I called it morning work. Basically what her school would call work in the morning, which was basically, we did morning work, which was basically a workbook page of reviewing math, language arts, which was fine, but I wanted to see how morning basket worked out for us this year, and I wanted to do it for a couple of reasons. One being that, okay, so I suffer from curriculum FOMO. I don't know if any other moms out there get FOMO. I think you're out there. I think they're out there. I want to do everything. I want to do it all. Everything. There's so many different kinds of learning styles out there. So many different curriculums, studies, unit studies, and literature studies, and studying things in different ways. I just want to do all of it. I wish, but that is not suggested. Not a good idea. Like, we cannot do it all. So I just love to be able to, throw a bunch of things in a basket that my daughter and I both enjoy, that I think that my daughter will enjoy learning about. When it comes to just literature to read alouds, picture books, games, workbooks, activities, Bible studies, things like that, that we can just pick and choose from, here and there, that we do get a taste of, not everything, but a lot of different things and subject matter. And it's during a specific amount of time in the morning. And it makes it interesting, and it's a fun way to sort of ease into our day. One other reason why I'm doing this is because it allows her to choose what she wants to learn. We're not necessarily unschoolers here. It just gives her a choice in her day to decide what she wants to do. And typically I'll give her a choice of a couple things. I'll choose a couple of things in there. We do not do everything in the morning basket, but that's basically how it's been going, how we do it. So I will go through the items in our basket for this month. Okay, so first things first is the Bible. We do Bible every day. This is her adventure Bible. This is her first like real Bible outside of the storybook Bibles. She has the action Bible, which is comic book style. She had a couple storybook Bibles, so she loves this. She loves to read like the little notes. This is a pretty popular Bible here. So we've been in John 11 and 12. And it's so sweet, the Bible time that we have together, because she's just starting to grasp Bible study in a new and more mature way. So we have really good conversations. We've been having really good conversations and discussions over just reading the Bible in the morning. This is something else that we do every day. This question and answer book, question a day for kids. And there's just really short and sweet, simple questions in here that she could answer in like 5 seconds. And it's fun to, this is over a three-year time where they answer a question and you see how their answers change over the course of 3-year span. So for instance, this one question here, what rules at your home seem silly to you? So there's one for every day, and you just answer a question a day. That's on Amazon. Our read aloud, we have a read aloud in here. So I would say maybe once or twice a week, I will read out of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is what we're reading right now. We started this over the summer. We're like halfway through. And yeah, this has been good. This has been adventurous. And I chose this for me too. I wanted to read this book again for myself. So this has been really good. Last year we read The Little House in the Big Woods. Next, we have a game in here, Charades for Kids. We did during our first day of school video. There's some video footage of the two of us doing charades for kids. That's pretty silly. So that's been fun. She loves doing charades. We also have, I borrowed this from the library, What Your Second Grader Needs to Know. And basically what this is just a bunch of like tidbits of all subjects. So there is reading, writing, literature, poetry, language, familiar phrases, stories, tall tales, myths, history is in here. Early Asian civilizations, so just like a broad spectrum of different subjects, music, visual arts, there's math, science, everything. So there's just a variety of topics. So there's like short stories that I'll read. We've been learning about familiar phrases. I wanted her to get a grasp of expressions that aren't to be taken literally, because my daughter's very literal. So we've been talking about different expressions like cold feet. What does that mean? In hot water, 2 heads are better than 1. Easier said than done. Get a taste of your own medicine. So we've talked about these different expressions so that my daughter understands that not everything is to be taken literally. So this is great for just tidbits, short and sweet tidbits of information. Then we started Life of Fred over the summer as a supplement for math that doesn't really feel like a math lesson. It's just silly. It's a lot of silliness that kids get a kick out of. Apparently, it's really simple. It's written really uniquely. It doesn't seem like it's much of anything really. Like I saw how popular it was for kids who were struggling in math, and I really didn't get it. I bought this used and I was like, this is like really different. But it turns out my daughter gets such a kick out of it. We started from the very beginning, and I bought the second one as well. There's probably, I don't know, there's a ton of them, like maybe 20, 30 of these books, different levels. So She loves it. Next is this Bible devotional called Sword Fighting. We haven't gotten into this yet, but it does seem like it will be a powerful resource for my daughter. She is all about being a warrior. I, speak that over her, that she's a princess worship warrior, and she just has that like fight in her. She has that fight in her. So I want for her to be able to use that for, through the sword of the Spirit and the Word of God. And I thought that this would be something that she would really relate to. So that's what this is all about, using the Word of God to fight our temptations and fight, the fears that we have in our lives, and replace them with the Word of God, making declarations of truth to change our circumstances. So the next book that I have in here, we are doing this is called Life in the Ocean by, so this is the story of oceanographer Sylvia Earle. And I just randomly picked this up at the library just because it was on topic with what we're learning in science right now. We're learning about the ocean and the different sea creatures in the ocean. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful story of this oceanographer with beautiful art, who was born in like the 1920s, I think. And she, from a very young age, had a passion for the ocean, and she became this really successful oceanographer, and developed her passions and spent her lifetime in the water, basically. I think at one point she lived in the ocean for 2 weeks. So really incredible story. My daughter really loved this. So that's just a library book that we randomly picked up. This is a morning starters book. This is, what you would call like morning work. Basically, this is from the dollar store. $1, can't go wrong with that. And it is just like a day's worth of, every page is just a day's work of workbook, overview, language arts, math, kind of, icebreaker and warm up for the day. This is a book that was mine when I was little. I remember this gives me all the warm fuzzies looking at that picture, because I remember myself going through this book when I was my daughter's age and younger, and it's called The Big Book of the Outdoors. It's a golden book, just like really cute art, vintage artwork. Then we actually got through most of this book. I bought one of these, the sticker by letter in the wild. These are kind of expensive. I got this one from Target. I think it was like $10. Not that expensive, but for a sticker book it seems expensive, but it's really neat. If you haven't seen these, it's like in the back they have these sticker sheets where you take each sticker, and there's she did them all so far, but you take the stickers and there's like a codes on each of these pages, and you find the matching space, and they create really cool designs of animals, and there's like other ones as well. Here we have the Draw This USA book. This has been her favorite morning basket activity, which she chooses this every day. So this is called Draw the USA, an easy step-by-step approach. And you know what? We're having a lot of fun. She's learning about the states, learning geography, U.S. geography at the same time, using her art skills, and I'll just pull it out. She did this so far. It's been fun. We've been doing it together. So I actually bought this used, I want to say on Amazon. Did I get this on Amazon? It was like $6 or so on Amazon, just because I didn't want to spend the $16 or $20 that it is selling for. We also have one of these workbooks, the Summer Bridges workbook activities that we're just kind of finishing off. Again, it's kind of like morning work style, workbook style. Then we have this 50 States book that I bought on Amazon this year. I think I got a good deal off of this. I think I got it for $20, I want to say. But this is a really, really big book. Very colorful infographic style book that just goes through every state, more like an atlas, which we've been using alongside of the Draw the 50 States book. So morning basket time has been a lot of geography time, which has been lovely. And like I said, last but not least, I think this is the last one. We are doing ocean. We're studying the ocean for science. So this book is another book that I randomly saw at the library called Atlas of Ocean Adventures. So this is geography based actually as well, and it goes through different countries of the world and the different sea creatures around the world by country. So we've been just picking out little tidbits of information in this book as well. That is all for today. I hope you enjoyed getting a peek inside our morning basket for the month of September. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, press the like button, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.